Remember the Rhino Ranger from Jungle Fury? That's him. Hey guys, it's your boy. We're back with more Mall Future Bad content, and today we are taking a look at the comparison between our very own Marvel Feature Fights Rhino Ranger slash Professor X with this new uniform versus Magneto at Tier 4. And yes, we have him at Tier 4. It is the max build, and it's a freaking rank 26 in the world. So it is very strong, and the CTP is probably the strongest in the whole game. So you might already know what I'm talking about. Anyways, this is the stats, how he looks like. At the moment, everything is basically is maxed out. He is almost cracking 100k energy attack, and that is crazy. That is crazy. So for the Urus, we got maybe like 12, 13. You can count them. I think it should be around 12 or 13 maybe. So that's how it actually goes. But honestly, I still was hoping for more from Professor X, maybe not this uniform or anything. Anyway, let's just move on and see what we have. So it is rolled for critical damage. For the skills, are all skills are level 10, not level 6. So we'll talk about the rotation and striker and everything. Jean Grey is the best striker though. Blast type enhancement, rank that. Power Angry Hull. We have the strongest CDP in the whole game. The brilliant CDP of Rage with the 280% Rage, which is insane, and with a mythic uniform, of course, with all of these uniform options. Now I have noticed some really crazy things for the past couple of months that we're getting updates in all feature fight. They always give you the best uniform options with the worst uniforms. And yeah, so Jean Grey is going to be the best striker for this guy because she also has burn, specifically for burn season. Of course, I think on or like for other seasons you could probably just use Thor, and you might just be able to do more damage. And I think Thor might just be the best striker for this this guy. This guy. But now there's two different. So I'm gonna use Cyclops with the Phoenix 5 uniform. If you are gonna use this uniform as we used in the previous video, you will have to swap cancel with this guy. At tier 4, yes, you don't need, but you have to hold your tier 4 skill when you use that. But on the other hand, if you go with the Phoenix 5 uniform, which is the villain uniform as well, there's something that actually changes. So basically Cyclops with the inside of whatever it is, if you have the Phoenix 5 uniform on equipped, and actually any uniforms on, he strikes for Professor X. We know that for a long time. You go striker list, whenever you attack, 25% chance every 15 to 16 seconds, 15 to 20 seconds, he will come and strike. And with the Phoenix 5 uniform, Cyclops has burn, and you can see the cards are insane. So if he does not do something incredible with these cards, with this build, he basically cannot do anything at all in the other builds. Now, so rotation, I made slight changes from the previous video. So I think, and I totally believe now, that the spam is the best rotation for this guy. I think the spam just works better. And there's one more issue actually with Professor X's rotation. You can try the rotation, but the fourth skill gives you some issues. So the fourth skill cooldown somehow, well, does not match with the fifth and third skill. So basically we will be swapping, we will be spamming the skills, all of them, tier 4 skill, tier 3 skill as well, but also try not to cancel the 4th skill, which I will sometimes hold the tier 3 skill for. So anyways, that's how it goes. Let me just show you the Magneto build that we will be comparing it to. And honestly, it was literally not even a comparison. So this is how Magneto looks like. Has almost the same build. Only thing is difference is that we have a 6-star artifact of Magneto on this account right now. So that's the only differentiator. And we have a same brilliant rage and everything, whatever it is. So I'm just doing this comparison for that. So I'm gonna go with Professor X first. Of course, we have Cyclops striking. I am on, I think, low or very low graphics. I forgot, because the phone would basically crash or something would happen. So you actually get the tier 4 skill about 2 rotations. Okay, every 2 rotations I think you can get the tier 4 skill in, which is great. It's not the fastest tier 4 charging, but it's good enough. It's not that bad. It's about 2 rotations to charge a tier 4 skill, which works pretty nicely. Now as you can see, I'm trying to hold it, but honestly I've tried holding, and you can see my 5th and 3rd is on. I'm spamming, but the 4th skill cooldown, because it's 8 second and other skills come down at like 7 second or something, that creates an issue. We have a 1 second difference. You might seem, or you might think that, okay, gosh, it's just a 1 second difference. You know, you can just wait 1 second. Well, that 1 second can make a huge difference in the end of the run, because every single time I hold these skills just to use the fourth skill, because there's a 1 second difference, I am literally waiting 1 second extra every rotation. And that basically mean, like, if I do 20 rotations, I will basically be waiting 20 or 21 second just for the fourth skill. That's a big chunk out of a 3 minute run. You get a total of 90 seconds to finish this whole thing. And in those like not 90, 120 seconds, you basically are, just running out of time. You are literally wasting too much time holding that. So yeah, that is an issue. That is a big issue. And you can see we just hit 9 million, so it's not groundbreaking. That is like the best build that you can give a character. What is better than a brilliant rage for ABX or ABL? And that in fact doesn't make sense at all, because honestly, I think my own Iron Man with a normal CTB of energy, remember when I did the video of 11.5 million, my normal CTB of energy Iron Man was doing this damage. It's a brilliant freaking rage with 12 Odin's blessings and insanely better cards than my own account. So I don't understand why would you do a character like this. Why in fact do why even try and do a mutant character at this point? And if you want to do a mutant character, why not do Mystique? Like, we are literally going through 11 million now, so that's gonna be like, I don't think we'll even cap actually. 11.2 million. I've seen the top scorers. I've seen 12.2 to 12.3 million from the #1 guy in the world, rank 1. Okay, and you can see we are really approaching the 12 million marker as well. But I'm not even serious about this. I'm not even gonna try this run again. It's a freaking 11.81 million. Even if I cap, that's like horrible. That's horrible performance. Like, you have to really work. You have to give a brilliant rage to score 12 million in ABX. I totally do not agree with that. It's ABX, it's not even ABL, And Magneto, on the other hand, see what I'm just doing this run just to humiliate Professor X now. Okay, literally just to humiliate this guy. I'm not holding back at all. I love Professor X. He was one of my favorite characters in Marvel Future Fight when he came out, and I still love him. He's an awesome character. I love him in Shadowlands now. And the last two uniforms, they have destroyed the freaking legacy of Professor X being, one of the strongest mutant, one of the strongest, telekinetic sort of user in this. And he's supposed to be OP. This is not OP. This is what you're seeing right now. His brother, his brother from another mother, sort of like that. Magneto is literally destroying it. Magneto is, I don't know, it's crazy, a lot better than Professor X. And don't forget, Magneto has one support. He doesn't even have the Coulson that Professor X has. So I don't know, yeah, just like in the movie, Magneto does whoops. he definitely has whooped Professor X's butt here as well. We already are at 10 million. We had 10 million after the 1 minute marker hit with Professor X. He's freaking 30 to 33 seconds ahead of Professor X, and you can see the damage is just incredible. So he is OP. We know Magneto is insane, even with one support, rank 1. And I think one more guy, those guys are capping with one support only. Professor X, on the other hand, having all the love in the world, all the support, being a hero tag, everything, can't do anything. So that's kind of weird, and I don't like the fact that we have, this is the reality. I know, and honestly, I'm saying right now, if anyone tries to hype this up, that's just gonna be clickbait. Okay, don't go by just some, if some content creators do that, if they create the hype and everything. Honestly, I totally feel he's a total waste of time. Professor X, I mean, at least for now. Unless he shines in ABL, that's a different story. Maybe if we get some value out of him. But honestly, for now, he looks like a really, really, really bad investment, because I would not even get him to level 80 and give him the build that you should give him, like mighty judgment of this thing, for certain content, because we already have characters that can do that. Yes, probably we can go for, I think it was the Blast male hero category or something for ABL. If Professor X is good there, of course, then it will be value, then you can go there. Apart from that, at least for now, I feel like Professor X is a really bad mistake from Netmarble as well. So I will be uploading the ABL video as soon as possible. But freaking, we just got over 15 million. It's a 3 million difference with one less support on Magneto. 3 million difference. Give Professor X anything. If I give him like 8 more on his blessings, if I give him a 6-star artifact, what would we do? 500k extra, 600k extra, 700k extra, say. That's still a freaking 2.5 million difference with one support less. So why would you build anyone at this point, specifically this guy, this golden Rhino Power Ranger right here? They really messed him up. The last 2 uniform, they literally have destroyed him. And on the other hand, Magneto's bios are free once you purchase the epic quest. Dual X pack, he's free basically after that, right? You can farm the bios for rest of your life. Professor X, even if you buy him, you have it's still premium bios. And even Iron Man, I bet Iron Man with this thing right here will score more than Professor X. Will cap, I would say. My CDP of energy, normal CDP of energy, Iron Man, was basically doing 11.5. He is doing freaking 11.8 with a brilliant rage. So honestly, at this point, I would be totally honest with you guys, for the verdict at the moment, it is a total waste of time to build this character at the moment. Unless there's only one possible outcome of this. Either he's gonna be the meta for the ABL day, which we will definitely be testing out, or he's gonna be total waste. If somebody hypes him up, honestly, don't go for the clickbait, don't go with the hype. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about this guy. Total waste for me, in my opinion. We'll test ABL. If he's meta, then only he's gonna be worth it, or definitely not. Anyways, take care. Thank you for watching. See ya.